Fires back to pass. Pump fake. Looks. Throws. Long near side. Get a man open. McCoy caught it. Good by 1 yard. The Faro Steelers are your 2019 state champions.
It's the game that separates the men from the boys, and it's happening right now.
The 2025 high school football season kicks off tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 as we feature a Mercer County showdown as the Greenville Trojans host the Wilmington Greyhounds.
Our 2025 26 high school sports broadcasts on Sports Radio 96.7 are sponsored by Bill McCandless Ford, located in Mercer and Meadville. The Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, but the service that makes them better. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs since 1973. Meadville Medical Center, your independent community health system. Shell Restoration, the area's leading installer for roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. St. Paul's in Greenville, and the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley Senior Living Communities. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. Attorney Bill Motor, excellence, experience, and integrity. UPMC Health System, changing healthcare, changing lives. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Mancino's Driving School, where safe driving starts. Vay's Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vay's. The Sharon American Legion Post 299. Strong advocates for veterans and their families. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. Hermitage Rotary Club, offering hope for those struggling with prescription opioids. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. DK Auto LLC in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. The Laundryman, helping you spend time doing what you love, not laundry. Reed and Daly Associates, providing accounting and income tax services for over 30 years. Minuteman Press in Hermitage, specializing in digital print, design, and promotional services. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, offering exterior upgrades online at pennohiorc.com. Sharon Community Health Center, providing compassionate and affordable health care. 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in fuel delivery. Please thank these outstanding sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts throughout the season on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7.
Now it's time to go to the field with our Countdown to Kickoff show with our game announcers,
Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg.
And good evening, friends. Good evening, fans, and welcome to Countdown to Kickoff on Sports Radio 96.7, sportsradio967.com, on the iHeart app, and with live video on the Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page. I'm Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg, live from Snyder Stone Stadium, a District 10 1A matchup between Greenville and Wilmington. The Wilmington Greyhounds are coached by Brandon Filling in year 8 to the defending District 10 champs, and the Greenville Trojans, led by Mike Menold in year 3, the District 10 runner-up. Time now to welcome in longtime broadcaster Bob Greenberg. Welcome to another year, year 23 for you and I, Bob. And how you doing today?
Hey, we have made it back, and a really exciting weekend here of high school football, week number 1. And it's potentially a beautiful night here weather-wise. And we have two great teams playing in our opener of the season, the Greenville Trojans and the Wilmington Greyhounds. It'll be the third time they will have played in less than about 12 months. They played in last year's District 10 championship, and both teams have very high expectations. A good chance we could see them again playing in November.
Our first game of the year last year was Wilmington hosting Greenville, a Wilmington 28-7 win. And these two teams, as you said, met late in the year in the District 10 championship. We might see that same thing again, the first game and one of the games at the end. A lot to talk about. We'll get you set for another year of high school football right here. So stay with us as we continue with high school football on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7.
Before the game.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
H-O-M-E, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person.
With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end. Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Choose exceptional care with Dr. Douglas McKay, MD, an esteemed obstetrician-gynecologist based in Mercer. With over 20 years of experience and recognized for his compassionate approach, Dr. McKay is a trusted name in women's health. Dr. McKay is now accepting new patients at his new office located at 315 South Erie Street, Mercer. Call 724-662-4155 to schedule an appointment. Discover more about Dr. McKay's expertise and the services he offers by visiting mmchs.org.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
We're back here at Snyder Stone Stadium, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Also Aaron Byro back at the studio. Lee Gross running our Facebook camera, so you can watch video on Facebook Live and the audio, of course, right here as well. A matchup of last year's District 10 championship game, as it'll be Wilmington and Greenville. And tonight, it's a Hall of Fame night. If you're watching on the video, Hall of Fame class here, Greenville being recognized on the field right now.
Yeah, the 6th Sports Hall of Fame induction here this evening. And we'll go down to these incredible athletes at halftime. A great mix of athletes from many sports. And we'll talk about the class of 2025 here at the halftime.
Wilmington, last year, the District 10 champions. A rematch of that 2024 championship game is tonight as they beat Greenville in that championship game by a score of 26-21 in the game played at Hickory. And Wilmington returns a huge core of that team from a year ago.
Yeah, no question about it. Really a great season last year for Wilmington, and led by Chase Mitchelltree, the 1,000-yard rusher in 2024, who a big part of the wing T offense. Also, Michael Mistretta and Cale Kettering are back. Also had good years. But the bad news we got here just before we went on the air, Wilmington's second leading rusher from last year and all-region linebacker, Jamie Miller, is out for the season. He sustained an ACL injury in training camp, and they got the bad news the other day. So really a tough blow for the Greyhounds, losing Jamie Miller.
They ran for nearly 1,000 yards a year ago, a first-team all-region linebacker, so he will be missed, but a solid team returns, including a great offensive line up front where the starters all come back for yet another year up front. Also a change at quarterback this year. We'll see Rowan Miller step into the quarterback starting job. Last year, that job belonged to Wesley Vascal, and Wesley had a good camp according to Coach Fillion, so he still may see some time, but Rowan Miller will start at quarterback.
And you'll hear a little bit more about that from Coach Fillion, but he said it's more like a QB1 and QB1A right now. But right now, Miller gets the start, but did not take it out of the equation that we could see Vascal as well.
No doubt. The Greenville Trojans under Mike Menold in year 3. What a turnaround they had last year.
Unbelievable. Went from 1 win to 11 wins last year under Mike Menold, and this is a Greenville Trojan team that returns a lot of their outstanding players. They did lose some outstanding seniors from last year, but this is a Greenville team that has high expectations here in 2025.
Rudy Gentili returns in a backfield spot, 1,000-yard rusher and 13 touchdowns a year ago. Also all-region honorees along that offensive line, and Horatio Calvin and Jaden Schuver up front. This is one of the top defensive teams in all of Mercer County last year. Held opponents to under 12 points a game, did Greenville.
Physical team, likes to run the ball, did not have a lot of mistakes, and there was a reason why they won 11 games last year, a minus 23 turnover margin, or plus 23 turnover margin, and that will win you a lot of football games.
No doubt, and it had been, what an amazing year, and the guy that really was the benefactor of a lot of that was Justin Schell. 11 interceptions last year on his way to an all-state season as a defensive back for Greenville.
Yeah, Justin Schell, all-state player last year, had one of the great breakout seasons in recent memory, averaged over 20 yards a catch, 15 touchdown receptions, 11 interceptions, just a big-time player. High expectations, obviously, for the junior Justin Schell.
Take a break. When we come back, we will hear from the coaches. Brandon Fillion from Wilmington, Mike Menold from Greenville. That's up next. Greenville and Wilmington, our matchup. Week 1, high school football on your home for high school football. It's Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Welcome back. Countdown to kickoff. Opening night high school football. Greenville and Wilmington are being joined by head coach Mike Menold of the Greenville Trojans. And coach, obviously excited. Opening night, Wilmington in your house, Hall of Fame night. Just a couple of your thoughts.
Oh, I mean, it's a great opportunity to play an excellent football program, and I love Hall of Fame night, bringing back the greats of Greenville past and honoring them. So it's, really exciting night. Great night for football.
Just talk about your team through training camp. What has encouraged you from what you've seen the last couple of weeks?
Just the cohesion. They're a group. They love each other, and I think that's a tremendously important thing.
I know you had some decisions at quarterback. Talk about who's playing there and what the mindset is.
Well, so Kale will be the quarterback, and he's just taken off. He's grown so much. He's become a leader on and off the field, so we're really excited about the opportunity for Kale.
Obviously, you have a strong running game coming back from last year. What's the expectations with this group?
Well, yeah, we have some kids that can run the football, and we have all five of the interior line have varsity starts under their belt. So, there's expectations, but that's a good thing to have expectations. So, we're excited about those kids, but we're excited about the kids on the outside as well.
Last year, you were 11-0 against teams other than Wilmington. How has that sat with you and this team?
Well, they're a really good program, and you have to play a really good football game to beat them. But for the kids, I think it certainly has motivated them. It's driven them to work harder, and we've seen that. We had great attendance at all of our summer workouts, and we pushed them a little harder in conditioning through camp, and they accepted every challenge we threw at them.
What do you expect to see out of Wilmington tonight?
Well, I expect to see a very well-coached football team. They know what they do, and that they do the things that they do extremely well. But they're well-coached. There's always going to be some wrinkles, and so we've tried to prepare the kids to communicate and be ready for anything, expect the unexpected.
Key or two for Greenville to win?
Well, we have to be consistent on offense. We can't get behind the sticks. They play great defense, so you have to be consistent and be on schedule on offense. And on defense, we need to force some turnovers.
Mike Mennel, great seeing you. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it. Mike Mennel, head coach of the Greenville Trojans. We'll come back. More countdown to kickoff. Greenville, Wilmington tonight right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Introducing healthcare for all ages at the Sharon Community Health Center. From newborns to older adults, Dr. Barry Siegel, ABFN certified family practice physician, is now accepting new patients of all ages. Compassionate, high-quality care awaits, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Plus, Sharon Community Health Center offers behavioral health and pain management services. Call 724-347-5229 or visit SharonCHC.org to schedule your appointment today with Dr. Barry Siegel. Sharon Community Health Center, 92 West Connolly Boulevard, Sharon, Pennsylvania.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area's leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Welcome back. Countdown to kickoff. Opening night, Wilmington Greenville. We're being joined by head coach Brandon Fillion of the Wilmington Greyhounds. And coach, nothing like opening night. Beautiful night for football here at Greenville. Just a couple of your thoughts.
Well, you said it, Bob. You know, one of my favorite days of the calendar year, opening night of high school football. And, man, having you and Mark Slazak here to call the game just adds to it, makes it all the more special. You know, we've worked hard. You think back to all your off-season training and summer heat acclimation camp, and it's finally here. We couldn't be more excited to come out and compete tonight.
Talk about your team. You've had them for a couple weeks. So what has encouraged you?
Well, one thing that I've had the opportunity to talk with you for, numerous amounts of times now, but I mean, hey, we're a senior-laden team. I love these guys. A lot of them have started, for 3 years. So they're a seasoned group. They're a veteran group. I'm very impressed with the chemistry, with the leadership. I think one of the most gratifying things, for myself and the coaches to see is, you go throughout camp and stuff and you see your younger guys out there and the older guys helping them, mentoring them, being there to guide them. It's just been such a cool thing. So it's a great group. We're super excited for the season and what's in store.
Obviously, injuries are part of the game, and you've been dealt a really significant one in training camp. Talk a little bit about it and the update.
Yeah, so, Jamison Miller, who's one of our captains, he suffered a torn ACL, so he will not play tonight. He'll be out for the season. Jamie's still going to have a big role on this team. He's a tremendous leader. He's a tremendous high-character young man, so his role will be different, but he'll still very much be a part of our team.
Also making a change, but it may not be a permanent change at quarterback. Talk about the state of your quarterback depth chart.
Yeah, so, opening night tonight, it'll be Rowan Miller that you'll see to start with under center. But honestly, we've got two quarterbacks who are both doing a really nice job. Both of them have had good training camps. I thought both of them, showed very well in the scrimmage. So it's a good thing, whenever you have a team and you've got two guys who you're confident in as your signal callers.
Here at Greenville, you know the Trojans very well. The third time in a year you'll have played them. Just a thought or two about Coach Menold's squad.
Well, I think Coach Menold does a terrific job. It's not just a great team. It's a great program. Anytime that you come up and you play Greenville, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a physical game. They're going to be disciplined on both sides of the ball in their approach. So we know it's going to be a battle, and, we wouldn't want it any other way on opening night.
Key or two for Wilmington to win.
Well, I think the first key, Bob, quite honestly, is I know it sounds a little bit cliche, but it is so true. We've got to limit the mistakes. And when you talk mistakes, you're talking turnovers, you're talking penalties. Those can be drive killers. Those can be possession killers. So for us, the first thing is we want to eliminate the mistakes. That, of course, again, the turnovers, the penalties, key number one. And I think key number two really applies on both sides of the ball, but we want to establish the line of scrimmage. No secret with our offense being the wing tee that, we look to do that most games, but I think it's especially important in this one. And that goes for both teams. I think whichever team does a better job on the line of scrimmage, I think will be the team that comes out victorious tonight.
Coach, great seeing you. Best of luck.
Hey, you too, Bob. Again, having you and Mark Slazak on the call opening night, just all the more special. Have a great call, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. That's Coach Brandon Fillion. That is it from the field. We'll come back, starting lineups, and the kickoff. It's Wilmington Greenville tonight, opening night right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
My son, Colin, he just turned 19. He bought Xanax off of social media, and it was laced with fentanyl, and he never woke up.
We're in the midst of a fentanyl crisis. We're seeing substances, marijuana, cocaine, Xanax, pressed with fentanyl. Fentanyl is extremely potent. One pill pressed with fentanyl is enough to kill you.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health, Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
At the 50-yard line here.
And we are here back at Snyder Stone Stadium, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, Aaron Byro at the studio, Lee Gross on the Facebook camera, getting you set for high school football, a rematch of last year's District 10 Class A championship game between Wilmington and Greenville. Wilmington, runner-up in Region 1 last year to Farrell. Greenville, the Region 2 champ a year ago.
Greenville has won the toss. They have elected to receive. And today's starting lineups are being brought to you by our new sponsor, the 21st Century Energy Group. 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook or at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Joe Lombardi, our official today, and time now for those starting lineups.
So the starting lineups look like this for the Greenville Trojans on offense. Tight end is sophomore Braden Straw. The tackles, Cameron Reimold and Jaden Schuver. The guards are Horatio Calvin and Blaine Swartz. Center is Adam Terry. Split end is Justin Shell. The running backs are Rudy Gentili, Kason Mataria. The fullback is Swayze Walker. And the quarterback, the sophomore, Cale Thurber.
Wilmington Greyhounds set up this way defensively with the ends Cam Kettering and Maverick Whiting, Jacob Coulter and Colin Rowley are the tackles, Michael Mistretta, Danny Leonard, Rowan Miller your linebackers, Chase Mitchell-Tree, Cale Kettering your safeties, Wesley Vasquez and Freddie Zentner at the corner spots. Ryder Turvo sets the ball, or gets ready to set the ball on the tee. He wanted to, but the official snatched it away for a moment. But we are moments away from getting started in this one. Wilmington will wear a white uniform, top and bottom. The blue helmet with the W on the side of the helmet, and the yellow face mask. And the Wilmington and the Greenville Trojans, a royal blue jersey with gold pants, gold numbers, and the royal blue helmet. And we are just ready to start football here in 2025.
And I want to thank the folks at the Sharon American Legion. You see them on our video screen. They have jumped on board to be a regular season video sponsor. We appreciate their support. They'll be with us all season long for football and basketball.
Turbo set to kick. Shell the deepest of three. Stands at the 9-yard line. And it will be Shell to take it. He'll take it from the 6. Right hash ahead to the 20, slips a tackle there and down at about the 22-yard line.
Number 1,
and that's where Greenville will start out on offense.
The Greenville Trojans and Cale Thurber will get the start at quarterback, the outstanding athlete, and a guy that they think can really help them. It's big shoes to fill with graduation of Nick Solderich here at Greenville, and Thurber only a sophomore with his first start.
We saw Thurber a lot in the District 10 championship, and then went to the spread offense. Plays receiver, played quarterback, so he is experienced in this spot.
First down
and has a 1,000-yard back behind him. They'll work the hash mark on the right side. Thurber has Gentili on his right hip. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Shell comes in motion across the formation, left to right. And Shell back to pass, quick throw near side, caught by Covert. Covert slips a tackle 30, and across the 35, and pushing down the sideline, stepped out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Boy, kept going down the sideline, but stepped out right at about the 37, good for a Trojan first down.
Yeah, nice play by Keith Covert, the junior. Slipped a would-be tackle, got pushed out of bounds at the 36. 14-yard pickup. It'll be first and 10 now for Greenville.
36-yard line.
Thurber checks with Mike Menold and the staff on the sideline, and then back into the huddle. We are right at about the 30-yard line, right where the team huddles up in our newly created spot in the bleachers. Thank you to the maintenance staff at Greenville for creating such a great spot to broadcast from. Three receivers, right handoff. Gentili up the middle, across the 40 to the 45 with a stutter step, and out to midfield before he's brought down with another Greenville first down.
14 yards for Rudy Gentili. And he's another one coming off a big 1,000-yard rushing season. And the Greenville Trojans, back-to-back plays, 14 yards on each play out to midfield.
Chase Mitchell-Tree on the tackle, but as you said, 2 plays, 2 first downs. Shell will go out wide to the right. Covert widest to the near side. Also split with Copeland and Cox to the near side. Shotgun and a handoff up the middle of Gentili, and this time runs into a mass of white jerseys just across midfield, maybe to the 49-yard line of Wilmington.
And that was Danny Leonard there, the middle linebacker, captain senior.
Short gain on the play. Gain of 1.
Colin Rowley in the middle of that as well, and it'll be 2nd down and 9. Opening drive here of the
49-yard line.
2025 season here for the Greenville Trojans. They'll split 3 receivers to the right side. 1 to the near side, that's Hunter Cox. Shotgun for Thurber, and as he takes the snap, we've got a flag.
First flag of the game.
It's a procedure call to go against Greenville.
Before the snap, false start, number 15, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Great sound system here at Greenville, as you can hear. Big crowd here tonight as well. Why not? It's opening night, beautiful weather, 2 outstanding teams.
Joe Lombardi, the referee, with the call. And now 2nd down and 14. It'll back up to the 46-yard line of Greenville. 10 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this opening quarter. 2 receivers will split to the right side. Covert and Copeland. To the near side is Justin Shell. High snap. And back to pass. Flip it right side. Little screen for Gentili. Cut back at the 50 into Wilmington territory inside the 45 and down to the 44-yard line.
Be about 10-yard pickup there. It's a little safety, kind of a safety screen there. And Thurber dumping it off to Gentili. Picks up 10. It'll be 3rd down and 4 now for Greenville at the Wilmington 46.
Braden Straw checks into this Greenville lineup.
On the play for the Trojans.
On the 3rd down and 4. 3 plays on an opening drive of 10-plus yards already for Greenville. Into Wilmington territory and what could be 2-down territory here. 3rd down and 4 from the 44. Shell to the right. Covert wide left. Thurber takes a snap, back to pass. Looking, scrambling, pressured, fires down the field, and it is high and caught. A one-handed grab by Covert for a 1st down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh my goodness, what a play by Covert. For a second, I thought that was Justin Shell. That's a play Shell would have made. But Covert with the play of the year early on in the first drive, and he will pick up 19, make it 18 yards down to the 26.
Keith Covert, a 6-foot junior. Used all of that to get up into the air and grab it with one hand and then work it down to the 26-yard line for another Greenville 1st down.
And that was Thurber's athleticism scrambling, kept that play alive as well.
Shotgun on 1st down. And on the snap, we've got another flag again coming from our head linesman on the far side.
I think that is Mike Bockert over there. And it's going to be out in Greenville.
Offsides, lined up in a neutral zone. Number 11, offense.
So an offensive offside on the wideout on that far side, Hunter Cox.
Another thing they've added here at Greenville, they have the play clocks in the corner of each end zone. A nice feature, new lights.
And got the field house and concession stand on the scoreboard end, so people are all lined around that end. And another whistle here to stop play for a moment. And they just make sure they set the ball properly. It's now at the 31-yard line for a 1st and 15. Hunter Cox is wide to the right, 3 receivers to the left. And Thurber's back to pass, fires in the flat, and that's Cox who makes the catch on a dive. And he's down near the 20-yard line.
And let's see where they marked at. I think it's going to be right about the 21. He'll pick up 10 more yards. And Thurber with 50 yards passing already on 4 for 4 on this opening drive of the season.
So brings up 2nd down and 5 after the 10-yard gain. And again, chunk plays have been it for Greenville early on.
I mean, if
4 plays of 10 or more.
If Thurber was nervous, he has not shown it at this point. He looks in mid-season form right now.
3 receivers to the right. Lone receiver to the left is Hunter Cox. Motion across the formation. Handoff inside Gentile with a big hole. Will cut back at the 20 and get down near the 15. He's close to a first down as he's just short of the 15-yard line.
Not until after Gentile gains 5 yards for a Trojan first down.
But Greenville, that is enough. 5 for the first down. So Greenville into the McCandless Ford red zone, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville.
Appreciate McCandless being back on the broadcast for another year as our red zone sponsor. And the Greenville Trojans now closing in on a 5-minute drive here down to the Wilmington 16.
3 receivers to the near side. Shotgun for Thurber, who's back to pass, swings it near side. Gentile catches, he gets hit and dropped right away on a great defensive play from the outside.
Maverick Whiting sniffed that play out, the 6'1", 185-pound senior defensive end, and that'll be a big loss on the play on first down.
That's a momentum play the Wilmington defense needed as they were on their heels. Greenville has marched down the field on this opening drive. And a big loss on the play, loss of about 13 will set up second down, about 8 I should say, second down at about 18 here. 2 receivers will go to the right in Covert. Shell will now join those 2 to the right. Copeland there as well. 1 receiver left. Snap to Thurber, back to pass, looks, fires, corner, and it is caught, I believe. And if it is, it's a touchdown. We're waiting for a signal. And it is! It's a touchdown! It's Covert. Covert makes the catch. It was Covert leaping in that right corner of the end zone to pull it in for the score. Waited for the officials to run down to the end zone to see if he still had the ball.
Unbelievable catch again. And the Greenville Trojans opening drive go down the field, and they have taken a 6-0 lead.
23 yards on the touchdown throw. An extra point attempt, Logan Campbell will kick at the goal to our left. Snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this first quarter, it is Greenville 7, Wilmington with their first opportunity when we come back on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Cardiology Care, Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants, part of Meadville Medical Center, is here for you. Serving Mercer County and Ohio, our expert providers offer dedicated heart health services at 2999 Innovation Way in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. For appointments, call 724-983-1800 for Hermitage or 330-269-1916 for Hubbard. More info at nmchs.org. Choose Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants.
Looking for a reliable laundry service? The Laundryman is your go-to solution for convenient and efficient laundry services. With doorstep pickup and delivery, the Laundryman ensures your clothes are washed, dried, and neatly folded with the highest care. The Laundryman has you covered. Visit thelaundryman.co today to experience premium laundry services tailored to your needs. Then just put them away.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
We return to Snyderstone Stadium, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Greenville, 9 plays, 78 yards on their opening drive. And it ends with a 23-yard touchdown pass. Cale Thurber to Keith Covert, Logan Campbell the point after, and Greenville with a 7-0 lead.
And we didn't know much about Keith Covert, but we do know now a lot about this young man. 3 catches on this opening drive, 53 yards, a couple very acrobatic plays, including the touchdown catch. And Greenville making a pretty significant statement. They've taken a 7-0 lead.
Campbell set to kick off. Zettner and Mitchelltree are the 2 deepest at about the 10-yard line. And the kick is going to be grabbed by Mistretta short at the 20-yard line. Mistretta to the near side to the 25 and out to about the 30, where Wilmington will start on offense with quarterback Rowan Miller, the halfbacks Chase Mitchelltree and Cale Kettering, the fullback Michael Mistretta, Freddie Mistretta at split end of the tight end Jude Beatty, Jacob Coulter, Maverick Whiting, Aiden Boyer, Danny Leonard, and Colin Rowley, the offensive line.
On the Greenville side, defensive ends are Hunter Cox and Horatio Calvin. The tackles are Reimold and Schuver. Linebackers are Schwartz, Gentili, and Walker. Defensive backs are Shell, Thurber, McGurr, Covert, and Materia.
Zentner will be receiver wide to the left side. The wing tee set for the new quarterback, Rowan Miller, making his first varsity start. Wing on the left side is Kettering. On the right side is Mitchell-Tree. Fullback in the set, Mistretta. Mitchell-Tree in motion. They'll give it to him. Sweeping left, 25, 30, 35, 40, and run out of bounds. And just like Greenville did, a first play, first down for the Wilmington Greyhounds.
And they'll mark him at the 41. He'll get 10 and a first down. From Estrella. So having some play clock issues, so they finally told him to just shut it off. They're going to run it from the field.
We'll just keep our eye then on the back judge. Puts his hand in the air. We'll know it's close to being 0 on the play clock. Here's a pitch to Mitchell-Tree. Get up the middle. Gets through a shoestring tackle and powers up across the 50-yard line into Wilmington territory. And 2 runs for Mitchell-Tree, equaling 2 first downs.
And Chase Mitchell-Tree, of course, getting that first run. And this will be another 11 yards. He has 21 yards on his first 2 attempts. And just like that, Wilmington into Greenville territory.
Greenville defense is Hunter Cox, Cameron Reimold, Jaden Schuver, and Horatio Calvin up front. Playing Schwartz, Rudy Gentili, Swayze Walker at linebacker, Justin Shell, Cale Thurber, Kyle McGurr, Keith Covert, Kasem Materia. In the defensive backfield, here's a pitch this time. He's going to come to Kettering, try to get outside, but they cut back at the 50, and he's going to be spun down and thrown down hard at about the 44-yard line. So the run by Kettering, the tackle made there by
There's a flag on the play.
Swayze Walker, and then a flag back near the midfield logo.
So picked up a couple there, and then the flag behind the play. Officials are talking it over right now. One update, Gerard PA leads Sharpsville 6-0. It's
They pick up the flag, so no foul on the play.
So they will spot the ball at the 45. Be a 3-yard pickup for Kettering. So it'll be 2nd and 7 now for Wilmington. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Greenville leads 7-0.
3-yard gain for play.
Rowan Miller checks with the coaching staff at the sideline, runs back into the huddle, and they'll send Freddie Zentner to the left side. Tight end on the right side is Beatty, and a wing tee set. Straight of the fullback behind Miller. Mitchell-Tree in motion. They'll stick it in his belly as he'll run to the outside. A stutter step of the 45. Now turns it outside to the 40, to the 35. And he's got a first down when he's spun out of bounds.
Pitch goes to number 2, Mitchell-Tree.
And he'll pick up about 11 more there for Mitchell-Tree.
Really a patient run as he got to that outside edge, did Mitchell-Tree. For a moment, put a foot down. Looked like he was going to cut it up the field. And then bounced it to the outside and able to outrun defenders for the first down.
There's a really nice block on that outside by Maverick Whiting as well. Kind of sealed the end for Mitchell-Tree. So here come the Wilmington Greyhounds now. Down to the Greenville 34, 1st and 10.
Greenville scored on their opening drive. They lead 7-0 with 4:46 to go here in the first quarter. 3 backs will line up shoulder to shoulder in the backfield. Motioning out of the set is Kettering. And Miller will pitch it near side. It's Mitchell-Tree at the 35. Mitchell-Tree gets hit at the 30 and spun down right there. Up to make the tackle that time was Cale Thurber.
And they'll give Mitchell-Tree down to the 31. So about 3 more.
For the Greyhounds. Ball's placed at the 31-yard line.
Put it at that 31-yard line. Wilmington moving left to right. 4:18 on the clock here in quarter number 1 and Hall of Fame night here at Greenville. Big class was recognized before the game.
And just a spectacular night for high school football. Couldn't have asked for anything better here in week 1.
Zentner wide left on 2nd down. Mitchell-Tree in motion, and Miller going to keep it. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and not much room there as clogging everything up in the middle was Cameron Reimold. A 1-yard gain, maybe 2 to the 29.
75, Cam Reimold. Short gain on the play.
Miller, his strength is something they've added a little bit of the option to this swing tee attack. And that's something that you expect them going to go to a little bit, and that's one of the things that Rowan does very well, which impressed the coaches here in training camp.
Well, it may have been what that little edge was to give him that starting nod here, game one over Wesley Vascal, who was last year's starter. Gives a little bit more athleticism as a runner. But both played well in camp. Here's a 3rd down and 5 from the Greenville 29. Wing tee set, Mitchell-Tree in motion. They'll give it to him. Mitchell-Tree cut back 30, spins out of a tackle, gets near the 25, tries to lean. He gets to the 25. He needed the 24 for the first down, so he'll be about a yard short.
Got 4, needed 5.
Packet Trojans, led by number 4, Kyle McGurr.
McGurr with the tackle, among others. So now a big 4th down play here for Wilmington. They're going to go for it at the Greenville 25. Greenville leads here early on, 7-0.
So go here, 4th and 1. Need the full yard. Tip of the ball at the 25. Need the 24. Center wide left. Wing tee set behind Rowan Miller. The fullback Mistretta. Mitchell-Tree in motion. Miller a keeper. And everybody pushing and pushing. He keeps the legs moving. And it's going to be close. Looks like he may have it, though, as officials now signal the first down on a gain of about 2 there by Rowan Miller.
With a 2nd and 3rd effort, Rowan Miller.
Yeah, nothing surprising there behind that
made by number 54, Blaine Swartz.
center Aiden Boyer, the 5'11", 235-pound senior. Just let him push his way up the field.
Rowan Miller, 5'11", 195 pounds. So use those strong legs to push the pile forward for the first down. And Wilmington drive continues with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Greenville scored on their opening drive. They lead 7-0. Zettner wide left, wings to each side. Mitchell-Tree in motion. They'll flip it to him. Tries to pick his way inside. Now bounces to the outside. He's inside the 20 and then driven down at about the 18-yard line. But another trip into the red zone. The McCandless Ford Red Zone, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville.
A little shake and bake move there by Mitchell-Tree. And he'll pick up 5.
By number 8, Keith Covert.
Covert, Victoria there on the tackle.
2nd down and 5 now.
10th play of the drive here coming up for Wilmington. Trying to tie this game up.
In the first quarter.
So 2nd and 5. Zettner will go wide to the right. Tight end Beatty will shift to the left side. Mitchell-Tree wing right, Kettering on the left. Kettering in motion. Handoff up the middle, Mistretta. Mistretta dives near the 15-yard line. Looks like he'll be just short of the 15 mark, about the 16-yard line for a gain of a couple.
Tackle made by number 4, Kyle McGurr.
So the Greenville Trojans, they ran 9 plays, 6 through the air. Wilmington, they have run 10 plays all on the ground. And
Greenville ended up with a touchdown. Wilmington facing now 3rd down and 3 from the 16, trying to match.
And we're under a minute to go here in this first quarter.
Zettner will go wide to the left. Wing tee set with the tight end on the right side. Pull back in the stretch, Mistretta behind Miller. And Miller will hand to Mitchell-Tree, who comes in motion, cuts inside the 15 and dives down near the 10. We'll say kneel down at the 11-yard line. Knee down at the 11. That's a first down. And the chains will move in what may be the last play of the first quarter. It'll be up to Wilmington.
Big Jaden Shuver with the tackle, the junior for Greenville. But the Hounds, I'm not sure if they're going to need to run a play, but I guess we'll find out.
It's going to be entirely up to them if they want to run the play. As we were at 34 seconds at the end of the previous play, and it looks like they won't run it, so we'll call it a quarter. We have played one. Greenville, 7. Wilmington, nothing, but the Hounds knocking on the door. Stay with us. Your home for high school football is right here, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub & Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub & Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg back with you in Greenville at Snyder Stone Stadium. Lee Gross is on our Facebook camera. Aaron Byro is spinning the dials back at the studio. Welcome back, everybody, as we get set and get going in the second quarter of our opener here of high school football. Got football action tomorrow night as well. Bob and I will cover Farrell at Hickory.
So 1st and 10 now for Wilmington at the Greenville 11. This drive's been over 6 minutes long, trying to tie this game up.
Miller with a wing tee set behind him. Will pitch it to Mitchell Tree in motion. 15 trying to get outside. He can't get free of the tackle. Is coming up to make the play that time was Swayze Walker. And he's going to throw him down for a loss on the play.
That's the first negative play offensively on this opening drive for Wilmington. It'll be actually a 2-yard loss. Mitchell Tree with 49 yards rushing in that first quarter on 7 carries.
Second down and 12. Ball at the 13-yard line. And Vasquez now in at the quarterback spot. Wesley Vasquez, number 5, is now their quarterback. Wings to each side. Vasquez looking to throw. Rolls to his right. Looks, runs. 10, 5, touchdown! Wilmington on the board on a Wesley Vasquez run of 13 yards.
How about that? His first play of the season. He comes in and runs it in for the touchdown from 13 yards out. And Wilmington has cut it to 7-6.
Looked like he was coming in as the passing quarterback and looked to pass and then found a huge opening on the right side and ran it for the touchdown. And Wilmington with a chance to tie. Ryder Turvo will kick goal left. Freddie Zettner will hold. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 11 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the first half, it is now Greenville 7, Wilmington 7. And we are back with more on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Back here at Greenville, Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. And on that drive, Wilmington goes 13 plays, 69 yards in 6:54 for the touchdown. Wesley Vasquez's first play at quarterback in this game, a 13-yard touchdown run. How about the fact that he did not score a rushing touchdown a year ago, gets one in the opening game on his first play as he came in for Rowan Miller at the tail end of that drive.
Yeah, really unbelievable. And just a great play call. There was the receivers were covered downfield, but Vasquez saw a lot of green space and was able to get into the end zone to tie this game up.
Shell is the deepest of 3. Kickoff's going to come near side and be grabbed by Copeland. It actually goes out of bounds. Copeland could not get it near the near sideline, out of bounds. Penalty on Wilmington. And Greenville will advance the ball up the field. Well, they will start 1st and 10. Both teams have had the ball one time. Greenville went 9 plays, 78 for a touchdown in just under 6 minutes. And Wilmington went 13 plays, nearly 70 yards in just about 7 minutes.
Greenville has elected to take the ball on the 35-yard
So
line.
Greenville's ball at the 35, as they'll take the penalty and not a re-kick.
First down and 10 now.
I just saw on our Facebook feed, hello to Cam Merritt, former Wilmington all-time great. Cam would love to be playing right now, I can tell you that.
I think on a Friday night in Western Pennsylvania, all of those guys would like to be playing again. And you and I do what we like to do. We get to sit up here and call a game. You're 42 for me. What are you, 39? 40? What are you?
I'm 39.
You're 39, and together in year 23. Split 2 receivers to the left side, Will Greenville. And Thurber with a double move, looking right side, and loops it out of bounds. Try to get the double move on the hitch and go near side for Covert, who caught that touchdown in the first quarter and couldn't find him. Good coverage there by Wilmington.
Yeah, Cam Kettering, the defensive end, had heavy pressure on Thurber, and Thurber did not have much more time, and smartly throws the ball basically out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Trojans. I also saw Greenville Hall of Fame legendary coach Bob Stone here.
Yeah.
Wonder what he thinks of all these passing. I mean, Bob Stone was a classic running coach, and this is definitely not the Bob Stone offense.
2 receivers to the right, 2 backs in the set. And the handoff was going to come to Gentili. Bounces off a tackle at the 35, gets outside of the 40, and runs out to near the 45-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him right at about the 45, which would be enough for a first down. Move the chains.
And another double-digit offensive play for Greenville. That is their 7th double-digit play on their first 12 plays from the game.
Yeah, that opening drive, 6, 10-plus plays?
Yes.
And now grabbing one here for 7 plays of 10 yards or more. Exactly how Mike Menold would love his offense to work. Covert to the near side, slot near side is going to be Copeland. And whistles as Thurber goes back to pass. I think we might have another offensive penalty, yep.
Quick update, Northeast leads Grove City 3-0, first quarter. Game being played at Robert Thorne Field, Grove City College.
Before the snap, ball start, number 1, offense. 5-yard
The false start on Justin Shell as a wideout spot, so they'll back up 5 and do it again. Greenville has had several offensive penalties here in the early going.
That is the 3rd penalty of the game.
All offensive penalties. So we'll move it back to the 40-yard line to set up first down and 15. 11:03 first half, 7-7 tie.
Not a cloud in the sky, and sun still a little bit onto the field, almost below the tree line.
2 backs in the set. Thurber, quick throw far side, threw it low, and it's incomplete as it hops in to the intended receiver, Shell, on the far side. Shell got up kind of shade in his eyes a bit. I don't know if the sun bothered him at all on that pass, but the ball was underthrown and hopped before he even had any chance to get it. Incomplete, 2nd and 15.
Yeah, the sun may have affected his line of sight, but didn't affect the ball getting to him because the ball was one hop.
Just maybe as he looked back into the coaching staff after the play. Checking back into the lineup is Hunter Cox. As Kasem Mataria checks out. 3 receivers to the left side. 1 here near side. Shotgun snap, Shell, back to pass, fires far side, and incomplete, intended for Copeland, breaking out at about the 50-yard line. Ball just short of him, and he'll set up 3rd down.
And Thurber, after completing his first 6 attempts, now he has misconnected on his last 3 attempts, and it's now 3rd and long for the Trojans at their own 40-yard line, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Greenville huddle checks the sideline for the play call. The royal blue jerseys with the gold numbers and gold pants. Wilmington wearing all white with a dark blue helmet and navy blue numbers. Cox will come to the near side. 3 receivers who go to the far side. And it's Thurber. Back to pass. Looking left, fires down the field, a leaping incompletion off the hands of the intended receiver. Zach Copeland had a shot at it right around the sticks at the 45, but could not haul it in.
And one thing we've seen here, Mark, on this drive, is Wilmington defensive line putting pressure on Thurber. That once again had to roll out to his left, didn't have the time to really set himself, but still almost made a great completion to Copeland. It'll be 4th and long, and the Trojans will punt for the first time here in 2025.
Mitchell Tree and Zettner will step back to return a punt, as Covert will look to kick it away from his own 30-yard line. He gets the foot into it with pressure, a line drive kick. Zettner grabs it at the 27-yard line, breaks to the outside with a cutback at the 30 and down. Looks like to be just short of the 35-yard line.
Wilmington Greyhounds, number 17.
So mark him at the 34. Opening drive, Greenville down the field for a touchdown. This time, drive 2 stopped by Wilmington. Wilmington scored on their first possession, and they'll try possession 2 starting from the 34-yard line.
And all of those 13 plays on the opening drive for Wilmington were on the ground. And I would imagine we'll see another heavy dose of that here on this second drive. And I guess the question is, who is a quarterback?
It's back to Rowan Miller. And the handoff up the middle goes to Mistretta. Breaks through a hole at the 35 and shoots across the 40-yard line to the 41 on the dive.
Number 1, Michael Mistretta on the carry.
You ask about the quarterback, Miller.
Number 4,
on that first drive, quarterback 12 of 13 plays. They brought in Wesley Vasquez and what looked to be a passing situation. He rolled out looking like he wanted to pass, and then everything opened on the right side, and he ran it into the end zone for the touchdown on the 13-yard run.
Brendan Fillion talked about it in pregame with me that not going to be shy about doing that. Have confidence in both of the quarterbacks for situations, and we saw it early on here, and it worked.
One receiver wide right, that's Zettner. Mitchell Tree in motion. They'll give him pitch, and Mitchell Tree will take it up the middle. He'll get hit from behind and continue to push the feet, push the legs, and drive near the first down marker. And they're going to give him a first down. Far side, that linesman says first down, so move the chains on a good second effort by Chase Mitchell Tree.
Yeah, in the middle of the pile there, and was scrambling and battling for that extra yardage. And the chains will move.
A year ago, Mitchell Tree averaged 7 yards a carry, over 1,000 yards on the season, averaging about 118 yards a game.
And the great stat from Professor Briggs, I'll give it to you in a second.
Zettner will come wide to the left, and another wing tee set in 1st and 10 from their own 44. And again, it's Mitchell Tree. Mitchell Tree trying to bounce it to the outside. He does. 45 to the 50 to the 45 of Greenville. 40, 35 with the stutter step, and he'll go down inside the 30-yard line. What a big first down run by Chase Mitchell Tree.
Chase Mitchell Tree with the biggest run of the game. It'll be a pickup of 26 yards down to the 30-yard line of Greenville.
Give us that stat.
Because Greenville played Wilmington the last game of last year, this is the first time since 1927 and 28 that Greenville will have played the same school in back-to-back games. They closed the 27 season with a loss at Sharon, opened up the 28 campaign with another loss to Sharon.
1927 and 1928. That's some digging.
That's almost 100 years ago.
All right, Briggsy. Mitchell Tree wide left, 1st and 10 for the 30-yard line, and their pitch will go back to Kettering. Kettering from the left side will push across the 30-yard line to the 29. Forget about a yard.
By number 11, Hunter Cox.
Hunter Cox up to make the play defensively.
Very short gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and a long
As the clock continues to wind down to 8:33 to go here in this first half. We are tied at 7. Opening night, 2025 high school football at Snyder Stone Stadium in Greenville.
Rowan Miller comes back from the sideline with the play call. Wing tee set. Jude Bay to the tight end. He's on that right side. Zettner the wide out. He's wide left. Mitchell Tree wing right. Kettering wing left. Kettering in motion. And it'll be a scissor play and they hand off to Mitchell Tree. And they grab him by the jersey and pull him down. The gain down to about the 27-yard line. Swayze Walker able to get a good chunk of jersey and just hang on. And Mitchell Tree down at the 27-yard line.
Grove City has scored. They have taken a 6-3 lead over Northeast.
The 27-yard line.
So mark it at the 27. 7:37 on the clock and a 7-7 tie. Zentner will be wide left. Wing T set, middle of the quarterback. Motion behind him. It's Mitchell-Tree. And now Mitchell-Tree will walk back to his spot on the right side of the line, and Wilmington will take timeout. So timeout on the action with 7:19 to go here in the first half of action. Wilmington 7, Greenville 7. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football. Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Back here, Snyder Stone Stadium, Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg. Opening night of the 25 football season. 7-7 tie. Wilmington and Greenville, both teams scored on their opening drive. Wilmington with their second possession, now facing 3rd down and 7 from the 27-yard line of Greenville.
And obviously Brandon Fillion did not like what he saw there, calling the timeout. Big play here, 3rd and 7. Probably, you would imagine, 4-down territory.
For the first time, a spread set, and Mitchell-Tree going to take the snap as a Wildcat quarterback. And he will run it to the right side with a stutter step, and there is nowhere to go. Hunter Cox into the backfield to throw him down for the loss.
Yeah, tried a little trickery there for the Hounds, putting Mitchell-Tree in the Wildcat, but he gets hit. Is there a flag there?
And there is a flag near side sitting at the 29-yard line. And we'll listen to hear Joe Lombardi's call.
Illegal motion on the offense. That penalty declined. First down, Greenville.
No, not first down, Greenville. That was 3rd down.
Should be 4th down.
It'll be 4th down now. So not a stop on 4th. It is 4th down.
Correction. 3rd down.
Oh, boy. I think it's 4th down.
I think now it is 4th down.
So the ball is moving back to the 29, so it'll be a loss of 2.
4th down.
Penalty decline. 4th down.
First game of the year, all right?
And Joe Lombardi not afraid to take a little shot at himself as he announces to the crowd, first game of the year for us too. And everything is set. Everything is correct. The loss is back to about the 30-yard line, so it's 4th down.
And about 10. They need to get to just about the 20 here.
And it's Pascal Bennett at quarterback. He's back to pass. He throws over the middle. Caught by Mitchell-Tree. Mitchell-Tree spins at the 10, and he's down to the 8, and that's a first down. Wesley Pascal comes in a passing situation and does his job perfectly. It's a Greyhound first down as they are into the red zone.
A pickup of 20, call it 21 yards for Pascal.
And they enter the McCandless Ford red zone, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville. And with 6:57 on this first half clock, it is 1st and goal from the 9.
We don't have a lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, but we might have one. They need one for the way Wesley's playing.
He's scored a rushing touchdown and completed a pass in his 2 plays. Here's a pitch back to Kettering, a stutter step at the 8 and dives inside the 5. And you'll mark him down at about, looks like the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal for Wilmington. That was the first pass attempt of the game and obviously the first completion as well.
Huge play there. 4th and 10. Mark that play down, Mark, because that's a big one.
What was the yardage on that completion?
Picked up 21 yards from the 30 down to the 9. And now it's 2nd and goal for the Hounds, trying to break this 7-7 tie.
Mitchell-Tree is on the right. Kettering is on the left. They'll pitch to Mitchell-Tree. Cut back at the 3, 2, 1. Powers in. It's a touchdown, Wilmington. And they'll take the lead with 5:54 to go in the first half.
And Chase Mitchell-Tree going behind his big physical offensive line, put his shoulder down. Looked like Cam Merritt there a little bit. And the Greyhounds have taken a 13-7 lead.
3-yard touchdown run by Chase Mitchell-Tree to give the Hounds the lead. And Zettner will hold with the kick attempt coming from Ryder Turvo at the goal to our left. Snap is back, ball is down, the kick is up, and that kick is good. So with 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the first half, it is now Wilmington 14 and Greenville 7 on your home for high school football. This is Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health, Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
And we're back here at Greenville. The Trojans go, the Wilmington Greyhounds go 9 plays, 66 yards, and 447. Had the ball twice, they've scored twice, and they now lead on the Chase Mitchell-Tree 3-yard touchdown run. And the Turvo point after, it's a 14-0 Wilmington lead.
Mitchell-Tree rushed for 16 touchdowns last year, his first of 2025. 14 unanswered now for the Greyhounds.
Deepest returner is the man in the middle. And that's Shell. And Turvo will kick it. And it's going to go to Copeland as he'll go back and grab it at about the 5-yard line. Go backwards to about the 3 before he heads upfield. Copeland across the 20. And going to be down at about the 21-yard line. Copeland watching the ball in the air, Bob. Looked over to Justin Shell, said, "You going to take that?" Shell was not going after it, so Copeland had to run back and grab it, his momentum going towards the end zone, and finally turned it up the field for the return out to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I would imagine that will be worked on in special teams training this week. You don't really want to go back toward the end zone and catch the ball kind of over your shoulder, but it worked out okay. Greenville at their own 21, 1st and 10.
Shell to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Gentili the back. And Thurber the quarterback fires near side, and a diving catch going to be made out to Shell. Justin Shell with a catch just at about the 30-yard line. And short of the first down, but a good gain on first down.
Stater's first catch of 2025.
That's good for a gain of 8 on the play.
About 8 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 2. Justin Shell, a fantastic year as a pass catcher and even better as a defensive back a year ago.
Averaged over 20 yards a catch last year, 15 touchdowns.
Shell among 3 receivers to the left side. Thurber will hand off to Gentili, and he's going to get stopped at about the 30. Maybe they'll give him the 31-yard line, which will be close to a first down.
Number 2, Rudy Gentili on the carry.
It will be enough.
And that is enough for a first down, as they will signal first down for Greenville.
Big Jacob Coulter. He had a great junior season. 3-year letterman here, 280 pound was in the middle of that. Just could not bring Gentili down before he got a first down.
Coulter and All-Stater a year ago. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, 4:50 to go first half. Greenville trying to match that Wilmington score and tie this back up. Back to pass, Thurber floats it, near side pass is out of bounds. Zettner there defensively in the pass that was intended for Justin Shell, but the ball is sailing out of bounds here on the near side. Going to be 2nd down and 10.
Another update, Northeast. They have scored. They have retaken the lead over Grove City 10-6. Second quarter down at Grove City College. It's 14-7 here. Wilmington leading Greenville.
Cale Thurber started off hot, 6 of 6 passing, has cooled since then. And now second down and 10 with the ball on the 31-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, two backs in the set. And the handoff will come to Gentile. He'll approach the 30-yard line and get pushed back.
Handoff goes number 2, Gentile.
Yeah, he didn't get anything there.
Led by a host.
Actually, he probably lost it a yard.
Move it back. Maverick Whiting in the middle there for Wilmington.
Lost the play.
Professor Briggs had another great stat today about Northeast.
Yeah.
It's the third time they've been into Mercer County the last 10 years. All 3 times they had to move to a different venue because the host team having construction issues or whatever at their field. I'll tell you more about that.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right, two backs in the set. Quick throw, far side, high catch, pulled in there by Covert. Covert, though, only going to get a short gain on the play, caught it right at about the line of scrimmage. Able to dive forward for a yard, maybe 2, and it's going to set up 4th down and long.
Covert's pass complete to number 8, Keith Covert.
Yeah, the Wilmington defense sniffed that play out.
And now a punting situation for Greenville.
Short game to play. It's going to bring up 4th
Yeah,
down
the
and
stat was
9.
like 10 years ago, Northeast was supposed to play Greenville here, and they had to go play the game at Grove City High School. Then a couple years ago, you remember, they came down to play Farrell's new stadium. We had to go to Westminster College.
Right.
And then this year, Grove City High School's new scoreboard isn't ready, so they had to move the game to Grove City College.
Covert in the punt for the Trojans.
So Covert now drops back into punt formation. Zettner and Mitchell Tree are deep to return. And Greenville let the play clock run as far as possible and then took a timeout with 3:09. So we'll take a timeout as well, 3:09 to go in the first half. It is Wilmington 14, it is Greenville 7. And you're listening to high school football on Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you. Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Back here in Greenville, Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Aaron Byro's back at the studio, and Lee Gross is handling the Facebook Live camera.
Uh-oh.
What's the...
You're already in the doghouse. Art Shannon.
Is Art on our game?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you told me Aaron earlier. So I did it a couple times, Art. Sorry. Here's a bounce near side, fielded by Mitchell Tree of the punt. Mitchell Tree across the 50-yard line.
Number 2, Mitchell Tree returns Covert's punt.
A nice return for Mitchell Tree.
The People's Champ is already not happy here in week 1.
Well, I haven't said his name yet.
It's going to be at the 48-yard line.
I corrected that, People's Champ. You understand that.
We're good now.
So
Art Shannon. My apologies, Art. So the messages were not clear here pregame.
A lot of movement between this in the pregame show. So Wilmington with the punt return by Mitchell Tree now at the Greenville 48 here with 3 minutes to go in this first half.
Motion across the formation in the hands of Kettering trying to get to the outside, and there's a lot of blue jerseys that knock him down for what looks to be no gain. At the most, he got a yard.
Tried to bounce it outside, but the Greenville Trojans closed the gap there quickly.
Made by number 7, Cale Thurber.
That was Thurber again.
Number 11, Hunter Cox.
Clock is still running here. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Down to 2.5 minutes to go.
The Trojans 48-yard line.
Wilmington will get the second half kickoff here as well, Mark.
Ryder Turvo, veteran kicker as well, if they can get close enough. Here's a handoff, and it's up the middle. It's a fullback, Mistretta. Mistretta will get down to about the 44-yard line.
Made by number 7,
sets up 3rd down. Pascal, the quarterback.
Gain about 4 in the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 now for the Greyhounds.
Come in from the sideline with the play call.
So 3rd and 6 here for Wilmington. They've had 2 drives in this game, both ended with touchdowns.
Zettner will go wide to the left. Wing T set. And a late handoff. It'll go to Mitchell-Tree. Mitchell-Tree hit as he crosses the 45.
Number 4,
and a nice defensive play. McGurr makes the play, knocks him down to the 43. And with the clock down to 1:32, we'll see how much time Wilmington will run before maybe they send out their punt crew.
Yeah, the big-time tackle there by Kyle McGurr. Not easy to bring down Mitchell-Tree. And now Wilmington milking this clock.
Vascal will come back out. For a moment, a couple of the punt crew were making their way on. And then Coach Fillion had them come back out. And then Coach Fillion is going to call timeout here in just a moment as the clock runs down under a minute. And he will. So Wilmington will take a timeout. 54 seconds to go on the half. We'll decide if they want to punt it or go for it on 4th down. We'll be back and let you know. Back in a moment. You're home for high school football in a 14-7 lead for Wilmington over Greenville. It's Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
54 seconds to go the first half. And we'll see if the punt team is going to make their way out here for Wilmington. Wilmington with a 14-7 lead, 54 seconds to go first half. And it looks Pascal will run out. He is listed as the punter as well as playing quarterback. So we'll just look at formation and see what they do. It is a 4th down and 5 from the 43. And right now Pascal will drop back into punt formation. Shell, the returner, now drops. Now Pascal comes under center. Motion behind him. And trying to draw them off sides of the Hounds. And Vasquez will not take a snap, and now a timeout called. So they tried a little trickery. Back in punt formation was Vascal. Then he ran up under center. They used some motion. Greenville, very disciplined, did not jump offside. And Wilmington took another timeout, and will just stay right here.
Yeah, I would find it hard to believe that in this situation, Wilmington would go for it. Because if you don't get the first down, you're giving Greenville the ball near midfield with 2 timeouts remaining and could really change the momentum. Little trick play, try to get them to jump off sides, all that stuff. But I'd have to believe early on this is going to be a punt here by Brandon Fillion.
And really no problem with the effort there, trying to get him to jump offside, make it a shorter play. I don't know if they would have got I don't think they'll get the first down here via the penalty. It would be close. It might be up to inches whether or not they'd have the true 5 yards they need.
Reminder, halftime, Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard show here from the stadium with all the scores from around Mercer County area.
Wilmington again in punt formation. Vascal standing at his own 46. Shell will drop back to about the 8 to return. And it is a punt. It's a high spinning punt. It will bounce, and Shell finally going to field it at about the 5-yard line. Goes to the outside, and then he's going to be pulled down by Mitchell-Tree. For virtually no gain, and he's going to be down at about the 6-yard line, maybe a yard on that return.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but I don't mind getting the ball into Justin Shell's hands as much as possible. And if you don't catch that, it may be down to the 1. So with 44 seconds to go in the half, Greenville will start at their own 6. With 2 timeouts remaining.
You have an explosive passing attack, but one thing you'd be concerned with on this part of the field is dropping quarterback. Could be into the end zone before he has a chance to throw the ball. And certainly a risk. We'll see what they do here. Also a very capable running back in Gentili.
Greenville.
14-7, the lead right now for Wilmington over Greenville.
This will be their 20th play from scrimmage, 13 so far passes, 6 runs.
They will go spread set. Thurber takes a high snap and hands to Gentili, who gets hit right away and dropped back inside the 5.
And Wilmington has no timeouts left, so at this point, Mike Mendel might just be happy and go to the locker room.
Yeah, they do not need to run another play.
And inside your 5-yard line, I'm not sure I really want to run another play.
Right. Thurber, the quarterback, is all the way to the sideline in front of Coach Menold with a game clock at 13. So there will be no other play here for Greenville.
Down to 5, and that will be it.
I don't believe they need to call a timeout. They don't. And we are to 0, and that ends the first half. So we have played a half of football, and it's been a good one. At the half, it is Wilmington 14 and Greenville 7. Both teams score on their opening possession. Wilmington adds one more score, and they lead here at the half. We'll take a break. Lots coming your way here at the half, so stay with us on your home for high school football. Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Need top-notch cardiology care? Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants, part of Meadville Medical Center, is here for you. Serving Mercer County and Ohio, our expert providers offer dedicated heart health services at 2999 Innovation Way in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. For appointments, call 724-983-1800 for Hermitage or 330-269-1916 for Hubbard. More info at nmchs.org. Choose Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants.
Looking for compassionate, affordable health care? Sharing Community Health Center provides high-quality medical services to all, regardless of insurance coverage or financial status. Sharing Community Health Center's experienced professionals offer comprehensive care. From routine checkups to specialized treatment, Sharing Community Health Center is committed to removing barriers and making health care accessible for everyone in our community. Call 724-347-5529 or visit SharonCHC.org to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Here at the half, Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Art Shannon back in the studio, spin the dials in Lee Gross on our Facebook camera. Wilmington Band in our background playing their halftime show. And at the half, it is Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. Game started with a 9-play, 78-yard touchdown drive on their opening drive of the season for Greenville. 6 plays of plus 10 yards during that first drive, and a touchdown pass from Cale Thurber to Keith Covert of 23 yards for the score. Logan Campbell the point after, and it was a 7-0 Greenville lead that held all the way through the first quarter. As Wilmington was in their opening possession, they ran all of the rest of the first quarter and then scored at 11:11 to go in the second. Wesley Vascal came off the bench with a 13-yard touchdown run. It was a 13-play, 69-yard drive. Vascal came in on play 13 and ran it for the 13 yards. Ryder Turvo with a point after and tied the game at 7. Wilmington scores again in the second quarter at the 5:54 mark. They had converted a big 4th and 10 on a 21-yard catch from Mitchelltree and a pass from Vascal. And then Mitchelltree finishes off the drive with a 3-yard touchdown run. Turbo with the point after. It was 9 plays, 66 yards in 4:47. And that's where we are at the half. Wilmington 14 and Greenville 7.
I want to remind you our video sponsorship today and throughout the regular season in football and basketball, provided by our friends at the American Legion Post 299 in Sharon, Pennsylvania. Appreciate their support. Also appreciate all the support of all of our sponsors that allow us to bring you all these games throughout all these years. We encourage you to support our sponsors if you can.
Take another break. When we come back, Bob Greenberg on site. We'll have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard report, so stay with us. Catch up on the scores and all the other games, but right here at the half, it is Wilmington 14. It is Greenville 7 on your home for high school football sports radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Need top-notch cardiology care? Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants, part of Meadville Medical Center, is here for you. Serving Mercer County and Ohio, our expert providers offer dedicated heart health services at 2999 Innovation Way in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and 880 West Liberty Street in Hubbard, Ohio. For appointments, call 724-983-1800 for Hermitage or 330-269-1916 for Hubbard. More info at nmchs.org. Choose Shenango Valley Cardiology Consultants.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Back here at Snyder Stone Stadium, Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg at the half. Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. And it's time now for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard report. Here's Bob Greenberg.
Thank you, Mark Slazak. Some of these scores courtesy of the Erie Times and our friend Tom Reisenweber. Second quarter, right down the street here, Reynolds in a battle with Eisenhower. Reynolds leads Eisenhower 16-13. Halftime, it's Girard 12, Sharpsville nothing. Halftime right here, it's Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. Last report, it was Cambridge Springs 7, Fairport Harding, Ohio 7. Second quarter score, it is Cochraton 12, Iroquois 6.
Please welcome to the field, the Greenville Trojan marching
Last
band.
report we had, first quarter, Northwestern 20, Lakeview 6. Halftime, Maplewood 8, Union City 8. Second quarter, Seneca 14, Sagertown 7. Conneaut has scored again. They lead Warren 35-0. Northeast has just scored on a pick 6. They have taken a 17-6 lead over Grove City. Second quarter score, Corey 28, Titusville 3. Also second quarter scores, Fort LaBeouf 20, Meadville 7. Fort LaBeouf, by the way, coming to Farrell next week. Oil City leads Harbor Creek 27-7. And Cathedral Prep over Erie High 7-0. And the last report we had was Highland, Ohio leads McDowell 28-0. My goodness. And the Sippy Rock Fairview game just kicked off at 8 o'clock as they are playing at Sippy Rock University. Had a little bit of a 1 hour later kickoff time to accommodate, of course, the college practicing. So that is your halftime scores. 3 other games tomorrow locally, including Franklin at Mercer, and 2 games on the radio. Mercier's Prep at Sharon on 790 WPIC, and Mark and I will be on 96.7 again, as we'll be at Hickory for Farrell at Hickory. Your halftime scoreboard brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Take a break. We come back. Talk a little bit about this Hall of Fame evening at Greenville High School as well. It is Wilmington 14. It is Greenville 7 at the half on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The drug landscape has changed. Illegal fentanyl has made its way into the drug supply. A synthetic opioid up to 50 times stronger than heroin, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. It only takes the tiniest amount to cause a fatal overdose. Although fentanyl is being mixed into almost every kind of drug, you wouldn't be able to see it, smell it, or taste it. Know the dangers.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health, Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose. Brought to you by the Hermitage, PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Greenville Band in the background as we are at the half. Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg, Art Shannon, and Lee Gross, the rest of our crew tonight. Said it's a big night here at Greenville. The Athletic Hall of Fame was announced prior to the game. The 6th Hall of Fame class, Sam Gano of the class of 49, Harry Beal in the class of 70, Gary Martin, class of 90, and Brooklyn Taylor in the class of 2012, plus the 1967 undefeated football team, all recognized for their performances at Greenville. And yeah, you look through the bios, and they went through them before the game. All very impressive. What a great class, and great to see, including with that 67 team, Coach Bob Stone here as well, and many others making their way out is really a good part of the team, able to be in attendance, probably about 25-30 of the guys here this afternoon and into the evening.
Yeah, that 67 team finished 9-0. Their last 8 games, they gave up 3 touchdowns, 18 points, and they were ranked number 1 in the state, and they were declared the unofficial state champions back then. An unbelievable team coached by Ed Snyder. Harry Beal, what an unbelievable athlete at Greenville. I didn't know anything about Harry until I read about this. He played multiple sports, was an All-American golfer at Sippy Rock University, shot a 67 here at Greenville High School, Sam Gano, one of the all-time greats on the wrestling side. Incredible wrestler, won 3 district championships. Gary Martin, one of the all-time great track and field athletes in Mercer County history, right?
No doubt, he was fantastic in multiple events. A true star here in Greenville in his track and field exploits.
And Brooklyn Taylor, one of the all-time great basketball players, male or female, over 1,500 points in her career. Went into a great career at St. Francis University, and now she is coaching college basketball, and she's been at multiple locations, and right now she's at Appalachian State. I had a chance to meet her mom and dad this past January. Her mom got inducted into the Mercer County Hall of Fame, and Colleen, she was an unbelievable athlete as well. So what a bonus. Didn't know they were going to do this here tonight, and we got to be a part of it. So congratulations to the class of 2025.
We are at the half with the score, Wilmington 14, Greenville 7. We'll take a break. Be ready for the third quarter when we return on your home for high school football. It's Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
It's a Y Live weekend like never before. See 7-time Grammy Award winner John Mayer live in concert on Friday, September 26th. Then Saturday, September 27th, it's country superstar Tim McGraw. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. John Mayer and Tim McGraw. Choose your experience. Single event and 2-day passes available. Y Live 2025. Produced by JAC Live.
Saving lives means staying informed. Knowing the dangers of using counterfeit prescription pills can help those you care about and keep our community safe. Do your part. Take the first step today. Visit GetSmartAboutDrugs.com to access education, prevention, and treatment resources. Counterfeit prescription pills laced with fentanyl are deadly. Be their protector. Be informed.
Contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Inc. in Mercer, PA at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose. Brought to you by the Hermitage PA Rotary Club and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Teams making their way back out on the field, moments away from the second half of action. Wilmington football to start the second half. Bob, some of the numbers from the first half.
Some quick numbers here. Wilmington, they've led by Chase Mitchelltree. He had 14 carries in that first half for 81 yards and a touchdown. Mistretta, 4 carries for 15 yards. Vasquel carry for 13 and a touchdown. Vasquel also was 1-of-1 passing for 21 yards. That was to Mitchelltree. Overall, Wilmington, 24 rushes, 121 yards on the ground, 25 total plays, 142 yards of offense. Greenville, Thurber, quarterback, 8 of 13 passing for 75 yards and a touchdown. Covert had 4 catches in that first half for 55 yards and a touchdown to lead the way. Gentile had 7 rushes for 30 yards. Greenville flagged 3 times in the first half. Overall, Greenville 20 plays for 105 yards here in the first half.
Still a half of football to go here. Tomorrow, Bob, you and I will be at Hickory for a big matchup with 2 of the top teams right now in their current divisions across Pennsylvania, as Farrell will travel to Hickory.
Yeah, battle of defending District 10 champions in 2A and 3A. Had an incredible game last year on opening night. Hickory holding off Farrell over at Palica Stadium. And we can expect so many storylines in this game. First off, you have, I think the first time ever, you're going to have the head coaches on each team, their sons will be the starting quarterback, opposing each other. And you have Aaron Pegues and Christian Dungy, the two starting quarterbacks. Then you have two top flight, maybe the two best players in District 10 on the opposing teams at running back, who got multiple Division I offers in Calvin Morrison and Jules Johnson. Then you have the history of the two programs. I mean, it should be an incredible night. Expect a huge crowd as well with the weather looking to be good.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a great night, and certainly looking forward to that one, and also looking forward to the second half of this one as Greenville set to kick off here in the second half in the royal blue uniforms with the gold numbers and gold pants. Wilmington return team making their way onto the field now, all white for Wilmington today with the navy blue numbers and the navy blue helmets. Wilmington scored on their opening drive, actually their first two drives of the game. To get the 14 on the board, Greenville scored on their opening drive, and Wilmington will start this second half with the football. So teeing the ball up for Greenville will be Logan Campbell. Zettner deep to return, stands at the 10-yard line. Mitchell Tree as well. Short kickoff, near side, grabbed by Mistretta at the 30. Leaps over a man and run out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. So that's where Wilmington will start on offense. The Greyhounds with an offensive line of Jacob Coulter, Maverick Whiting, Aiden Boyer, Danny Leonard, Colin Rowley. The split end is Freddie Zettner. The tight end is Jude Beatty. Quarterback Rowan Miller. We've also seen Wesley Vascal at quarterback. Kel Kettering, Chase Mitchell-Tree, Michael Mistretta are the running backs.
So Wilmington scored in their first two possessions. Their last possession, their final one, stalled out.
And here's a fake handoff. Miller with a keeper across the 35 and dive out to about the 37 near the 38-yard line.
Number 9, Rowan Miller on the QB keep.
So Rowan Miller picks up about, we'll give him about 3 there.
Defense for Greenville, Hunter Cox, Cameron Reimold, Jaden Schuver, Horatio Calvin up front. Blaine Schwartz, Rudy Gentili, Swayze Walker at linebacker, Justin Shell, Cale Thurber, Kyle McGurr, Keith Covert, and Kason Mataria for defensive backs.
So 2nd and 7 here for Wilmington at their own 37-yard line. They lead 14-7.
Wing T set, moving right to left. Handoff sweeping to the right side. That's Kettering, and Kettering going to be knocked down with a run only to about the 37-yard line, so may have lost about a half yard on the play.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, not much there at all. So defensive making some adjustments here on both sides, and now Wilmington in a 3rd and 7. They've only thrown the ball one time here tonight.
It was complete, and it was a big play that set up a touchdown. A 23-yard pass from Wesley Vascal, who came in to throw it to Chase Mitchell-Tree. And Vascal is in at quarterback right now here on 3rd down and long. And Vascal, actually it is Miller, staying in at quarterback. Miller will keep it right side, and Miller will run across the 40 after the 41. So it was Rowan Miller who stayed in at quarterback.
First down marker.
And he is short of the first down marker in a punting situation, it appears, for Wilmington.
And Schwartz with a big tackle there. Blaine Schwartz.
Over there by number 63, Horatio Calvin.
It's right around midfield. They need about 4 yards.
3 for the Greyhounds. Ball's placed at 41.
So decision time for Brandon Fillion.
And Zach Rowley comes out on the field. He's the long snapper. Wears number 3, so appears to be a punting situation. Vascal will step back to about the 30-yard line to kick it away. To the All-Stater, Justin Shell of Greenville, who walks back to about the 20-yard line. 4th and short. Snap is back. Punt is away. and aimed toward the sideline far side and out of bounds. The officials will run it down the sideline and mark it.
Greenville Trojans
at about
take the ball over on offense.
Nope, now they're walking way up. It was the 30, and then they'll walk it up to about the 34-yard line. So at the 34, Greenville will start first down and 10.
Starting a throw, 34.
First update of the night, Slippery Rock has scored on a 1-yard run by Cole Scott. They lead Fairview 7-0 late first quarter down at SRU.
Greenville offense, Cale Thurber the quarterback, Gentili the back. The offensive line of Schuver, Schwartz, Terry, Calvin, and Reimold. Seen a lot of these spread set offensively, and they'll start with Thurber at quarterback with 2 backs on each, or in the formation, and a fake handoff, and Thurber going to keep it up the middle. I'm not sure if that was a fake handoff or just a missed handoff, but Thurber tried to keep it and got swallowed up immediately.
Yeah, big Jake Coulter there. He had no way to get away from the 6'2", 280-pounder. And he'll lose about 3 in the play.
When they go with the extra wideouts, it's Zach Copeland, Hunter Cox will be out there. We've also seen Kasem Mataria seeing significant action on the offensive side for Greenville. Mataria in there right now with Copeland. Covert will go wide to the left, Copeland that side as well. Gentili to the left of the quarterback, Thurber, Mataria to the right. Shell, the lone receiver, to the right side on second down and 13 from the 31-yard line. And Thurber takes the snap, looking near side, pass caught, 30-yard line, given ground. Michelle makes a move to the 35 and slips out of a tackle to about the 36 and then spun down at about the 37-yard line.
Get about 6 in the play. Hard-earned yards here by Justin Shell, his second catch of the game.
Chase Mitchelltree on the play. The defense up front, Cam Kettering, Jacob Coulter, Colin Rowley, and Maverick Whiting. Michael Mistretta, Danny Leonard, and Rowan Miller, the linebackers. Chase Mitchelltree, Wesley Vasquez, Freddie Zettner, Cale Kettering are your defensive backs. No Jamison Miller, no Jamie Miller this year for Wilmington. Unfortunate knee injury and a season-ending knee injury in camp before game 1.
Yeah, just a devastating bit of news for Wilmington, all-region linebacker last year. Great runner on the offensive side.
3rd and 7, blitz coming. Thurber gets away, runs up the middle to the 40-yard line, but well short of the first down. He is pulled down.
That was Colin Rowley with the big tackle.
Yeah, the 6'3", 250-pound senior got him around the ankles and knocked him down. Rowley will check out as his helmet came off, but it's 4th down.
Other update, this is our first ever 8-man football update.
Gonna bring up 4th down.
Halftime, it is Sebring 8, Kennedy Catholic nothing.
That's at Sebring tonight.
And Kennedy dropping out of 11-man football, playing 8-man football in a Northern Ohio league.
Covert set to punt. A low line drive kick. It's going to be taken on the hop at the 22 by Mitchelltree to the 30, outside of the 35, and they're going to pull him down there.
Mitchelltree in the return for the
What do you know about 8-man football?
I do know, after talking to Coach John Ray, the one thing that's different is the field isn't as wide. It's only 40 yards wide instead of 51 or 52. They also, they're supposed to make the field 80 yards length, but some schools don't do that.
Okay.
Besides that,
what are the 3 players that are not there? They go from 11 to 8. Do you know?
They basically, I think, have 3 linemen.
Okay.
Or they can put 5 on the line ultimately, but
that's the difference.
Yeah.
All righty. So 1st and 10 for Wilmington. Their second drive here. Vasquez in at quarterback will hand off up the middle. It's Mitchelltree 40. There's a flag on the play to the 50. He's running down the middle of the field, 30, 20, and dragged down inside the 15-yard line. But there was an early flag on the play that appears to go against the Greyhounds.
A huge run by Mitchelltree. Looks like it's going to come back. He got caught by Shell, I believe, down to about the 10. So it's a 55-yard run. And it's going to be negated by holding.
So holding penalty will bring this one back. Major penalty on the Greyhounds, not in number of yards that you'll see on the stat sheet, but in yards of the field, you're going to lose about 65.
That's huge flag. Only the second flag of the game on Wilmington, but none bigger. So the ball goes back to the 26-yard line. It will be first and 19.
One of the things that Coach Fillion talked about in your pregame interview was trying to play mistake-free football, and they had done a really good job of that through the first half. Coach Fillion still in discussion with the far side official, just saying, what was the problem? Flag, though, came from the near side. So to second down and 20, ball on the 25-yard line. And a handoff up the middle. Should be first down. Hand up the middle. And inside the 30, across the 30, after about the 35-yard line, will go Mistretta, the fullback.
So Mistretta gets back to the original line of scrimmage here, picks up 9 yards there. So it'll be second and 10 now. And the thing that impressed me there was Mitchell-Tree. He had 3 or 4 yard, maybe a 5-yard advantage. He got caught. Not that it mattered, but still pretty impressive speed on both sides.
Shell making a nice play to drag him down. Wing T set for Wilmington. Vascal, the quarterback. And he'll hand off right side. That's Kettering trying to bounce to the outside. Turns a corner. 35. Stiff arm to the 40. 45. 50. Cuts back inside. 45 to the 40. And drugged down inside the 40-yard line. A big first down run for Wilmington.
Yeah, big time run by Kettering. Cale Kettering, he'll be brought down at the 37-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 28 yards for the Greyhounds.
Biggest run of the game for Kettering. A year ago, Cale 417 yards in his freshman season. Out of the wing T set, he works the left wing. Mitchell-Tree works the right wing. The fullback's Mistretta. It's the Vascal quarterbacking here on this drive. And Vascal will hand off up the middle. Again, it's Kettering, and this time submarined at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Number 4, Cale Kettering in the carry.
Yeah, nice tackle there.
Big hit by number 4,
by Kyle McGurr. 4 bringing down 4.
Yeah, we've heard McGurr's name quite a bit in this one. Coming up from the defensive back spot to make another hit. Kyle McGurr, a 5'8", 160-pound junior. Second down and 10. 5:10 to go third quarter. 14-7. Wilmington, the lead over Greenville.
Football would like to welcome Mike McCormick to change head.
Put the ball at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 10 now.
Zentner is wide to the right. Pascal, the quarterback, with the wing T set. Motion behind him. It'll hand off. And this time it'll be Mitchell-Tree, grabbed up high and slowed down, and then dives forward to about the 35-yard line. What was that? Braden Straw reaching out, grabbing him right around the shoulder pads and kind of slowing him up a bit. And then teammates in blue knocking him down at the 35.
Yeah, definitely slowed Mitchell-Tree down, who's up to 84 yards now on 16 carries. Clock continues to wind here. Down to 4:20 to go here in this third quarter. Wilmington leads Greenville 14-7.
Talked with Brandon Fillion before the game, you and I both, and Coach Fillion saying they just want to lean heavy on this veteran offensive line, the wing T set. Grind out games, grind out clock. 4:03 to go here in the third down and 8. And it's Vascal back to pass, looking right, scrambling, chase, gets away, runs up the field, and he will dive down to about the 33-yard line, well short of a first down.
Probably going to go for it here. You'd imagine it's fourth and about 6?
Yep.
Number 17, Zach
So Rowan Miller's going to check back into the lineup.
Another big fourth down play here for Wilmington.
Miller checks in for Beatty, but instead of tight end spot, Vascal stays in at the quarterback spot. So Miller will be a tight end on the right side. In a passing situation on 4th down and 8 from the Greenville 33. And it's Vascal rolling left and fires over the middle. It's nearly intercepted by Greenville. It's incomplete.
And that was Cale Thurber there with a big defensive play.
Well, Thurber reaching in, poked it into the air for a moment. There were a couple of Greenville jerseys there. Actually, wouldn't have mattered because it was down the field. They get better field position by that ball falling incomplete on the knockaway by Thurber. So a turnover on downs. and the ball belongs to Greenville.
3:07 left to play in the third quarter.
So Greenville with the ball back, and a couple really impressive defensive stands here in this second half after Wilmington moved down the field twice with ease. Greenville defense have stiffened, and they really had to. They're down 7, didn't want to fall down by multiple scores.
Greenville's best drive was their opening drive, when they went 9 plays, 78 yards, 4 touchdowns. 2 backs in the set. Handoff going to come up the middle, and it's Materia. Materia to the outside, 50, 45, 40, and a big run as Materia finds it to the near side for the big run. His first carry of the ball game, and runs it down to the 37-yard line as they crossed up the Wilmington defense for the big first down run.
30 yards for Materia, his first rush of the game, and it's a big one. Greenville now down to the Wilmington 37-yard line, trailing 14-7.
First down and 10. Covert to the near side with Copeland. Copeland comes in motion, and they'll give it to him. A little jet sweep, turns at 40, and gets up to the 35-yard line before he's pulled down there. Copeland's first carry to the 33, actually going to back it up to about the 34-yard line.
Little jet sweep, Wilmington style on that play.
Yep.
Pick up about 3 as Greenville trying to tie this game up here, late stages of the third quarter.
A big run there by Kasim Macharia, a 5'8", 130-pound junior. Has given Greenville good field position. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side, and that's Shell. Motion is Copeland. They'll fake to Copeland. They'll give to Gentili. Up the middle, 30, 25, and spun down after a first down. He's down inside the 25-yard line, down to the 23.
11 yards for Gentili, and a big first down for the Greenville Trojans.
Rudy Gentili, a year ago, over 1,100 yards and 13 touchdowns to lead Greenville. Gets the first down there with a run to the 23-yard line. Covert and Copeland going to the left. Shell coming to the near side. Thurber, the quarterback, the backs to each side of him. And the handoff. Going to go up the middle, and that's Gentili. And he's going to be spun down inside the 20, down to about the 19-yard line. But it's a trip inside the McCandless Ford red zone. It's your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville.
Good for a gain of about 4 on the play.
4 on the play. On the run for Gentili.
And clock is winding down to 1:20 and counting here in this third quarter.
Second down and 6.
As we're still officially in summer, but it feels like fall. The bonfires are burning around the stadium. Some of that smoke is wafering into the lights here. It's a pretty cool scene.
1 receiver right, 2 left motion. Copeland, low snap. Thurber had to go down and get it, and they're going to blow it dead. He had to scramble to get it. He tried to keep his knee off the ground, but the head linesman blows it dead, and a loss on the play on the low snap.
He'll lose 5 yards on the play. The low snap. A big mistake there by the Trojans. And now it's 3rd down and 11 from the Wilmington 24.
Remind you, high school football, knee down with the ball, you're down. Don't need to be tagged, don't need to be touched, and that's what happened on the low snap. Thurber, knee touches. Maybe 3rd down and about 11 here from the 24-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Motion man is Copeland, and a hand up the middle, and that's Gentili. He's inside the 20, and he's down to about the 18-yard line.
So about 6 yards here for Gentili. And now we have an injury. Timeout.
And you mentioned summer. You mentioned the heat and the humidity in our first cramping situation. Take an injury timeout. Be back with more in a moment. 14-7. Wilmington leads Greenville, but Greenville knocking on the door. Your home for high school football. It's Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank has experience when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Timeout to take care of the cramping. Referee Joe Lombardi sent both teams to the sidelines to take a knee, take a water break, everybody. So turned into an official timeout as well. And it'll be a third down. We're fourth out and 5. Here from the 18-yard line for Greenville, try to tie, trailing 14-7.
Mississippi Rock leads Fairview 13-0 now. And here's biggest play of the game here for the Trojans, 4th and 5 from the Wilmington 18.
Two receivers left, Thurber the quarterback with motion in front of him. And the ball gets away. Thurber has to run back, is still loose on the field. He dives on the back of the 28-yard line. He's now touched down, and that's a turnover on downs.
Looked like one of the guys in motion hit the ball accidentally, Mark.
That might have been Copeland in motion. And another cramping situation for the Greyhounds, but it is a turnover on downs, and the ball does belong to Wilmington.
So, first game mistake there. Ball was snapped. One of the motion men looked like the ball, as it was snapped, maybe tipped his arm a little bit, and Thurber had no chance.
He tried to pick it up, Bob, for a second, and then kind of kicked it forward, and then just thought better of it. And figured at the very least, I better down this ball and turnover on downs at the 28. So the last two drives, Wilmington went down to the Greenville 33 and turned it on downs, and then Greenville turnover on downs at the Wilmington 28.
And where we are set up, you had a great vantage point on our Facebook video.
No doubt.
Lee Gross doing another fantastic job running our camera.
Jude Beatty is the player down right now with the cramp for Wilmington, so they're working on him. So he had back-to-back plays with low snaps, and that has led to now a turnover on downs. But not Beatty, that was actually Leonard, I think. Danny Leonard, 64, not 84. And Danny is up on his feet and jogging off the field.
So big play there as Wilmington keeps their 7-point lead with 14 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Jaron Lorenz, a 6'4", 225 junior, will come in along now the offensive line with Leonard out. First and 10, moving right to left quickly from the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Sprints Wilmington, and Miller going to pitch it back, and flags will fly.
That's going to be a procedure, I believe, on Wilmington.
They tried to speed things up, and the flag came out here from the near side official. And what do we have?
Dead ball. False start. Number 84. Offense.
So there's the tight end, Beatty. Line judge right away with the flag. So we'll back it up to the 23-yard line.
Reynolds leads Eisenhower 24-19. That's late third quarter.
Just 13 seconds to go in this quarter. So it's late third quarter as well. It's a 14-7 lead for Wilmington. Wilmington football, first down and 15. Wing T set. Mitchell Tree in motion. They'll hand it up the middle. Mistretta, the fullback, pounds across the man on the 25 and out near the 30-yard line. Pick up yardage, the penalty yardage +2, and that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So we've played 3 with the score Wilmington 14 and Greenville 7. We're back for the fourth when we return on your home for high school football. This is Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
And with that, there's one.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service.
Reed and Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed and Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed and Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Ready to start this fourth quarter. So Wilmington with a 14-7 lead over Greenville. I'm Mark Slazak along with Bob Greenberg. Art Shannon back in the studio. And Lee Gross on our Facebook camera for quarter 4.
And what a game it has been.
Second down and 8 for Wilmington. Rowan Miller back in the quarterback spot. And we'll pitch to the trail man, and that's on the wing T set Mitchell Tree. Mitchell Tree going to bang across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Short of the first down. Third down.
Tackle made there by number 5.
And medium coming up for the Greyhounds.
Official Zach Waters almost got caught up in the wash there.
Yep.
Using a little nifty move to get out of that. And now we do have another injury, this time on the Greenville side. And
Clear laying face down for a moment, but then looked to be just picking up the leg and working out another cramp. So something we see often in the early part of the season. And even on what we have one of our cooler nights of the summer.
We have
Still dealing with a few cramps. Got some updates?
Levi Toth, 60-yard touchdown catch and run. Grove City trails Northeast, now 17-14. Early third quarter there. As I want to remind you, as we've had for many, many years, Warner's Home and Improvement fifth quarter scoreboard show till 11 o'clock on the radio iHeart app, also on our Facebook Live page. Aaron Byro, Darren Steele, Art Shannon, your calls. Opening night, and with the huge Saturday slate of games, we would imagine there'll be a lot of conversation going on. Great to see Ant Pegues and his son Aaron here.
Do a little scouting.
Scouting.
Checking out the Greyhounds. They play in the same region. Farrell a 2A team, Wilmington a 1A team, but they were first and second in the region a year ago with Farrell taking the crown. Mentioned the crew back at the station. Certainly glad to have Darren back in the studio. He's been battling some illness over the last months, and we don't know how many weeks we'll have him in and out, but he will be here tonight. So great to have Darren back.
He was on a game day scratch. He came through.
All right.
And he may be doubtful for a few other weeks, but he's definitely going to be a part of our team, and we're excited about that.
No doubt, and we wish him well, and as he continues his battle. And it's going to be a third down. We'll call it about 2 here. Maybe a long 2, but just about 2 for Wilmington.
Ladies and gentlemen, Horatio Calvin.
As Calvin will make his way off the field. Horatio Calvin, all-region lineman a year ago.
And that's a big loss for Greenville to hopefully get him back into the game.
Again, it was just a cramping situation, but he's going to sit out this play. And here's a pitch to Mitchell Tree. Mitchell Tree for the middle, first down 40 to the 45. Mitchell Tree still running across the 50. And he's into Wilmington territory all the way to the 46-yard line and a first down Greyhounds.
And with that run, Chase Mitchell Tree has gone over 100 yards rushing here tonight in week 1. He has 18 carries, 108 yards, none bigger than that, as he gets a first down and the ball into Greenville territory.
Mitchell Tree averaged over 100 yards a game a year ago to lead Wilmington. A strong rushing attack a year ago out of the wing T set. No Jamison Miller this year with a knee injury, but another 3 are back. And in the wing T set with Mistretta at the fullback, Mitchell Tree and Kettering the wings. Rowan Miller the quarterback. Hands off to the fullback, Mistretta. He'll push up the middle. And Mistretta
Number 1, Mistretta on the carry.
Inside the 45, down to about the 43-yard line for a short gain.
I want to thank once again the folks here at Greenville, top to bottom, for their hospitality here tonight, setting up a special booth location for us with a tent. A really nice platform here. I mean, just fantastic. And we really appreciate it. A lot of schools will do this for us, and it says a lot about the Greenville School District wanting us to come out here, so we do thank them.
Second down and 8. Wilmington moving left to right here in the fourth. The pitch back to Mitchelltree, and Mitchelltree will pound it out across the 40-yard line, inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And Bob, this is kind of the MO of what Wilmington would really love to do game after game after game, is just to be able to have that ball in the fourth quarter and just continue to pound and pound and hope to wear you down and move the ball down the field. They have not scored here in the second half, but they have had the ball for a good part of this second half.
There's no question this is what Brendan Filling would like to do, a nice long drive, a touchdown scoring drive, maybe put this game away. But this Greenville defense, they have played very well here since the second quarter.
Zettner wide left, wing T set, Rowan Miller the quarterback, pitches again to Mitchelltree. Mitchelltree up the middle, Mitchelltree with a first down as he's across the 45-yard line, actually the 35-yard line, inside the 35 and down to the 32, and a first down. Chains moving yet again for the Greyhounds, clock at 9:55 to go.
And it's money time for number 2, Chase Mitchelltree. His 20th carry of the game, 120 yards and a touchdown.
Rush was good for a Wilmington first down.
And again, Brandon Fillion and Wilmington not afraid to go back to a similar play again and again and again. And Mitchelltree coming up that right wing as a wing back right in the wing T set has been very effective. This time, a little scissors play and a keeper for Miller outside to the 30, the quarterback to the 25, to the 20, and he's down inside the 15-yard line. Rowan Miller with a fake, and then a run around the left end, and a big first down, and he's inside the red zone, entering the McCandless Ford red zone, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs in Mercer and Meadville. And it looks like we have another cramping situation here for Greenville.
Actually, I think we have one on both sides. But a 16-yard run by Miller, his best run of the game, and another huge run. You heard about his speed, showed it on that play.
And in a really a very cool show of sportsmanship that you may have saw on the Facebook Live feed, is that with the lineman down, the first man to assist and aid in helping work out the cramp and with the stretching was Chase Mitchelltree of Wilmington, helping out his opponent in the Greenville player who's down.
And I think we could probably take a quick break here, Mark.
We will. We'll take the timeout with the cramping on the Greenville side again, 14-7. Wilmington leads Greenville. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Good job, Mark Hannigan is back here on time with a quick break. 9:14 here to go in the game. Wilmington facing 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They're at the 16-yard line. Wings to each side, Mitchelltree in motion. And Vasquez, and the quarterback will pitch to Mitchelltree. Mitchelltree stays on his feet and bounces off a couple of tackles down to about the 14-yard line.
Number 2, Mitchelltree.
Just some really hard running there. Mitchelltree showing patience, letting his big offensive line open up the holes for him. We haven't talked about this line enough, but Coulter, Whiting, Boyer, Leonard, and Rowley, they're going to be a handful this year.
All starters from a year ago. Just 2 seniors on the roster. Just one played last year with the injury to Aiden Carter. And a veteran team, quickly, when you went from a young team to a veteran team in just a span of a year. 2 seniors, and now to a senior-heavy team. Here's Mitchelltree, takes the handoff, left side 15, cut back 10, and he's inside the 10. He's there, first down, the ball is out. And Greenville says they have it, and they do. So at about the 6-yard line, Greenville, with the biggest defensive play of the evening, able to pop the ball out from Mitchelltree.
And Thurber was the one that recovered it. So the first turnover of the game couldn't be any bigger. A big hit on Mitchelltree, and Cale Thurber with the recovery down to the Greenville 6.
So a fumble recovery in the red zone And they're going to be at the 6-yard line. So all of our possessions here in the second half, and they're working on a cramp, I think, far side on one of the Wilmington players, right along the sideline. As they're looking, I'm not sure if they're working on a cramp or working on the knee. So we just want to make sure, as it's on the far side, don't have a great look at it.
And a huge play, a game that had been turnover free, and one occurs at the biggest moment. We'll try to get the number of who forced that fumble. Obviously a huge play in this game, potentially.
And it's Mitchell Tree who was down with a cramp on the far side, but Cale Thurber with a big recovery at the Greenville 6-yard line. So our game's first turnover, but I was saying before the injury there that we noticed all of the possessions of this second half. Turnover on downs. This time a true, or 2 turnover on downs, and now a true turnover.
So Greenville with the ball at their own 6, 8:17 to go in the game. They trail 14-7.
2 receivers right, 1 left, back to pass. Thurber looking, loading, far side pass, and leaping. Attempt, and it's incomplete at the 30-yard line. Justin Schell battling with Freddie Zettner at around the 30-yard line. Nobody can come down with it. It'll be second down.
Number 17.
Yeah, Justin Schell getting a lot of attention out there, Mark. Zettner was out there, also Michael Mistretta.
The Trojan 6.
And Cale Kettering was also in the vicinity as well.
Justin Schell, Nick Soldrich, the quarterback spot a year ago. The top receiver, an all-state defensive back in 13 games, 40 catches, 863 yards a year ago, and 15 touchdowns. Tried to get one there. On the hookup, it'll be second and 10. From their own 6. 2 backs in this set. Thurber back to pass. Quick throw near side. Shell leaping catch. Made it the 8 and cannot get out of the tackle. Zettner had him low. Mistretta came over to finish him off.
Tackle made out there.
Yeah, big time hit there.
17.
Shell will pick up about 4 on the play.
And number 1.
So that's at the 10-yard line, 4-yard gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 now for Greenville. Clock under 8 minutes to go in the game. And now we have another cramp, I believe.
And with lineman down for Greenville. And Zettner was trying to work out a knot in his calf as well. So we'll take the injury timeout. 7:37. The clock is actually still running. So we'll get you the official time when we come back because they'll adjust that. But looks like 7:35 right now, and the clock will take the break. Wilmington leads Greenville 14-7. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Choose exceptional care with Dr. Douglas McKay, MD, an esteemed obstetrician gynecologist based in Mercer. With over 20 years of experience and recognized for his compassionate approach, Dr. McKay is a trusted name in women's health. Dr. McKay is now accepting new patients at his new office located at 315 South Erie Street, Mercer. Call 724-662-4155 to schedule an appointment. Discover more about Dr. McKay's expertise and the services he offers by visiting mmchs.org.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
So a lot of this second half has been delayed here with various players dealing with the cramping in the lower legs. And training staff was about to come off the field and help the player off, and the player slams his hands back on the field and says, "No, I'm not ready to go yet." It's one of the offensive linemen, and I don't have the exact number, so I don't want to share it just yet. But again, looks just to be hamstring and calf cramping that they're working on right now. Zettner made that big play on the pass and catch to Shell in the previous play. He kind of was shaking and trying to stretch out his right calf as he made his way back to the huddle. He still is stretching in the defensive huddle on the far side. He does not want to come out of the game. Big 76, Jaden Schuver is up and making his way off again here with the cramping. So he'll be off on a 3rd down and 5 here.
10-yard line.
And about 6. Go ahead.
Kennedy 8-man football trailing 16-6, end of 3.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 1 receiver left is Shell. He backs in the set beside Thurber. Thurber back to pass with a straight drop. Pressure coming, fires right side, pass caught over there. It's Covert with a catch, spins forward, looks like he's going to be close to a first down. Great second effort, and it is a first down. Keith Covert with a great move.
Yeah, great second effort there by Covert. Looked like he was going to be short.
He was. When he caught that ball, he was about 3 yards short of the first down. And Covert works it for a first down.
His 5th catch of the game, and a big one there as they extend the drive. As the clock is nearing 7 minutes to go here in regulation, with Wilmington leading 14-7.
Shell to the near side, Covert to the far side, slot to the right side, Copeland. Copeland in motion, hand up the middle, Gentili, short yardage. And Gentili out to the 17-yard line.
11th carry of the game for Gentili for 52 yards. And now we have another injury stop.
Casey Matari on the carry for the Trojans.
Again, looks like another cramping situation, this time for the Wilmington Greyhounds.
And
not that it's contagious, but once it starts and you get one, it's hard to even stay in the game for more than a play or 2 or 3 before it grabs you again. So the officials have taken water breaks. They've had the players huddle up and hydrate each and every time someone else has gone down with the cramps. But it's a tough one early in the season on certainly a hot summer, not a really overly hot day today, but still they're playing the game, they're sweating a lot, and cramping will be an issue.
Reynolds now leads Eisenhower 38-19 in the third. Gerard 20, Sharpsville 7. Gerlach 15-yard touchdown pass to Bright for the Blue Devils, their first score of the year. As opening weekend of high school football is here.
It was Rowan Miller this time with the cramping. He'll limp off with help of the trainers.
That could impact him on the next drive. If Wilmington gets the ball back, he may not be able to play quarterback.
Keep an eye. And everybody in and out and try to get the fluids in him, get it back out there. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thurber and Covert near side. Back, it should be Thurber passes near side. And a pass incomplete. I should say Copeland was near side. But the pass incomplete. In kind of traffic there, and falling away was Thurber on his throw to near the 20-yard line, incomplete. And this will be third down at about 9 here.
Yeah, Maverick Whiting looked like TJ Watt there. He was in the backfield, and Thurber had no choice but to throw the ball away, and it was lucky. It was dangerous.
They wanted to roll to his left, the right-hand quarterback, and as he tried to roll out, pressure in his face right away and didn't even have a chance to really get set. So now found a spot to throw it incomplete.
3rd and 9 now for Greenville at their own 17. 6:36 to go. Wilmington leads 14-7.
And now Greenville, a little confusion offensively. Receivers going to both sides of the field. Coach Mendel going to take a timeout.
That's their first timeout.
And a timeout. Official timeout will take the timeout with 6:36 to go in the fourth quarter and a Wilmington 14-7 lead over Greenville. We'll take a break. Back with more in a moment in your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7 and Facebook Live.
Team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724. 1-800-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
From the Shell Restoration Studios at shellrestoration.com. This is Sports Radio 96.7. Sports Radio 96.7. WLLF FM Mercer, a Cumulus media station. The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
On 3rd and 9, it's an interception for